Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai. It's been a while, but I came back with a video. And this video's topic would be on pork and if it's lawful to consume or not. So the short answer is no. The flesh of pork is not lawful to consume, but the carcass. The carcass is not lawful to consume, but the hairs of the pork or unclean animals is lawful to consume. Now, some hairs may be deadly. I'm not so sure, but definitely pig hairs are lawful not to consume, but to use. But anyways, let me first get into why pigs are unlawful. Leviticus 11:7. And the swine, though he divide a hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean unto you. Let's get this in a different version. In the NIV. And the pig, though it has a divided hoof, but does not chew the cud, it is unclean for you. So because a pig is lacking a certain characteristics, it's not good for us. It's unlawful for us to eat. Now, say somebody uses something in the New Testament saying all foods are clean. Then they would have to explain the book of Isaiah 66, verse 15 through 17. Verse 15 is just for the context, but verse 17 is where I really wanted to go. But Isaiah 66:15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebukes with flames of fire. That's just the final days when judgment ramps up on earth. So that's the context. That's the final days. Verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Verse 17, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, which is a pig, and the abomination, which is the other things that are deemed unlawful. And the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. So if you're caught eating pork or the unclean animals in the final days, this prophecy is saying that you are going to be destroyed. Now, like when it comes to hair brushes or like wave brushes, a lot of them are made from pig hairs. So a lot of them are made from pig hairs. So okay, I'm outside the crib right now, so it's taking a while, but it should be it should be camel hair. Salakia, this is taking forever. Yeah, Matthew 3:4. And let's see if let's go back to Leviticus 11 and verse 7 and see the characteristics. Actually, yeah, it's lucky I'm tripping, but I believe the camel was one of the animals that it's talking about. Verse, yeah, as the camel. Verse 4, nevertheless, Leviticus 11:4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of all that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he chewed the cud but divided not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. So we cannot eat camel and we cannot eat pork. But a righteous man, John the Baptist, was using camel hair on his body. And that's the book of Matthew, chapter 3 and verse 4. And the same John had his raiment, which is clothing, of camel's hair, and a leathern girdle about his loins, and his meat was locusts and wild honey. So that basically goes to show that though we cannot touch the carcass, the dead body of a pig or unclean animals, we are still allowed to use their hairs, because it's technically not their carcass. But this is just a video, and I hope somebody got edified. But I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, and I do so by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Shalom.